Let's see, Quinlan, can you see my graph here? Can you see this, Quinlan?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, what do you mean, kind of? Is it? I just want to make sure you can see.
It's a bit blurry, but it's fine.
Is it blurry? Well, let's see. Is it blurry for someone else? Dan, does it look blurry on the computer there? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Naomi, does it look blurry to you?
No, not to me.
Okay. I don't know, Quinlan. Let me know if it's trouble, okay, Quinlan? So, everyone look here. Let's make a table, okay? X, Y. And all we're going to do is plug in some numbers for X. Let's plug in 0 for X, 1 for X, 2 for X, 3 for X, and 4 for X. We're going to plug those in for X, okay? And I'll calculate it over here. I'll see if I can see myself. Remember, we're going to graph an exponential function. Okay, we're going to graph this exponential function. What is this going to look like as a graph? What is this going to look like as a graph? So if we plot in these 4 points, we should get a good idea of what it's going to look like, okay? So, you guys have all these written out? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pinning myself so I can see. Now let's plug 0 in first, okay? So I'm going to take 0. I'm going to take my equation. You're going to take y equals 2 to the 0. Okay? Can you guys see this over here in this corner? I don't know if you can see it. I think you can see it. So we're going to plug in 0 for x first, right? That makes sense? You guys know what 2 to the 0 power is? You might not know, but it's actually really easy. 2 to the 0, anyone know? What's that? No, that would be 2 to the 1. 2 to the 0. Good thinking, though. Good. No, close, though, but it's not. It's weird. Anything to the 0 power is equal to 1. Like even, guys, 2 to the 0 is equal to 1. Anything to the 0 power, if I say 7 to the 0, that's equal to 1. 8 to the 0, that's equal to 1. 999 to the 0 power is also equal to 1. I'll explain later after class if you guys want to see it. It's really interesting as to why it is. But it always is. It's equal to 1. So 2 to the 0 power is equal to 1. So we're going to say when x is 2, when x is 0, y is 1. Okay, that's our coordinates. And then we're going to do 2 to the 1 power. Okay, and so Daniel, you're actually right with this one. What do you think? I don't know if you said it before. What do you think 2 raised to the 1 power is, Daniel? 2, right? It's just 1, 2. 2 to the 1 power is 2. So 2 to the 1 power is 2. And then we have y equals 2 to the 2nd power. Okay? So 2 to the 2nd power, what's that going to be? 4, right? Because 2 times 2. 2 to the 2nd power is 4. Okay, so this might throw some of you off. Y equals 2 to the 3rd power. So 2 to the 3rd power is? What's that? Not 6. That's where it gets tricky. Good guess, though. 2 to the... Yes, 8. I don't know who said it. I'm like pinned. Who said that? Was it David?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so remember, you guys remember 2 to the 3rd power is 2 to the 3rd power is 2 times 2 times 2, right? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Does that make sense? So 2 to the 3rd power is 8. And then we're going to go 2 to the 4th power. So everyone write down what you think 2 to the 4th power is equal to. What is 2 to the 4th power, okay? What do you think 2 to the 4th power is, right? You guys write down. I'm just going to see what you guys got. And I'll let you know. I'll give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. 2 to the 4th power. Pretty good. 4 Very good. Nice. Very good. And 2 to the 4th power. What is 2 to the 4th? Leotali, what's 2 to the 4th power?
16.
Yeah, 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. See that, Olivia? Okay, so now we can graph it. When x is 0, y is 1, and x is 1, y is 2, and x is 2, y is 4, and x is 3, y is 8, 4, 16, blah, 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 blah. So let's go here. I'm going to write, here's my x's. When x is 1, 2, 3, 4. Y is going to be, we go up to 16. So I'm going to make this in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, so here's how we graph an exponential function. Okay? So when x is 0, which is right here, right? X is 0. What is my y equal to? Victor, what's y equal to when x is 0? What is y equal to when x is 0? Y equals 2. X is 0, what's y equal to? Oh, 1. So make sure you're on the right page with me, right? Okay, see that? When x is 0, y is 1. So now here's 2, so 1's going to be right there, all right? See that point? Huh? Well, this is 2, right? This is y is 2, y is 4. If 2 is right here, then 1 would be in between, right? Between 0 and... Does that make sense, Crystal? Now, when x is 1, which would be right here, what's my y equal to? Olivia, what's my y equal to? What's that? Yeah, 2. When x is 1, y is 2. So x is 1. Where's my y 2? Right here. So we go right there where it's 2. Okay? You guys see the idea? When x is 2, what's my y going to be? I should have someone out here. Edith, when x is 2, what's my y going to be?
4.
4. We're right here. Okay, now notice how it's going up. Watch how fast it goes up when it's 3. Daniel, when x is 3, what's y? 8, right? Daniel said 3, we got 8. 3, we go up to 8. Look how high it's going up. Look, it's starting to go up really fast. Okay? Now, finally, when x is 4, what's y going to be? Austin, when x is 4, what's y going to be?
Is there a way you can zoom in with your camera or like bring it closer?
You can't see this here?
No, my screen, it's like
Oh, man.
a weird shade.
Wait, didn't you exchange your camera? We got to get you a new Chromebook from the school.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go do that because the school is already almost over. So
Just do it, man, because it's not almost over. You got to bring that, you know what I mean? You need everything
Yeah.
you can. Everyone needs to do everything they can to keep their grade up or bring it up. But anyway, do you have me pinned? Am I pinned?
yeah, I'm pinned. You're pinned.
Okay, I don't know what to say then. You guys, and also you can see a lot better when you're in the classroom. Okay, Italia, when x is 4, what's y? Italia?
Sorry,
No?
my computer's going all crazy.
When x is 4, what's y?
Y. That's a 16, right?
Yes, it is. So I go 4, x is 4, I go up 16, and now look it. This is what an exponential function looks like. Can you guys see the, maybe you guys can't see the, you see the yellow? I don't know.
No, it's kind of hard to see.
Is it? Okay. Maybe I should do it in black. You know, here's my points. Right here, right here, right here. And notice how it goes way up. The next one would be 32, it'd be way up here. Natalia, can you see that better with the black? Let me connect them.
Yeah.
It's going to go like this. And it's going to keep going. It's going to go shoot up like that. You put an arrow. That's what an exponent. Now, we're not done yet. On this end, we need to add a little tail. And I'll explain. I'm not going to explain to you how we get this. But look. The rest, this will be a math 2. They'll explain in math 2. You add a little tail that cannot touch. You get as close to this line as possible without touching it. And then that's your exponential function. Just like that. That's what it looks like. Graphing y equals 2 raised to the x power. Now, a couple things here. Notice it shoots up. This is going up really fast. If this number is a whole number, it goes up. Okay? If this number is a fraction, if I said y, said y equals 1/2 raised to the x, let's raise to the x, then it's going to look like this. If it's a fraction, it's going to go in this direction. If this is a fraction, it's going to go in this direction and get smaller. Starts big, goes small. If it's a whole number, starts small and goes big. Okay? Now, sometimes, again, this is a lot of stuff that we're going over here, but sometimes there's okay, I'm going to erase this. Are there any questions on what this looks like? Okay, any questions on this? Any questions?
I can't see where it says y equals on the blue side. I don't know why, but like the color doesn't show
This
it.
one right here?
Yeah,
You can't see that?
like barely.
Let's see. Is there you the only one? Hey, Devin, can you see this or no? I just want to see if it's someone else. Devin? Devin, I'll mark you absent if you don't answer in 5.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I can see it.
You can't? Okay. But hey, David, so I don't know. How's this? Let me just do my ink. You see that, David?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, and then we have here y equals 1/2 raised to the x. So notice how this is a fraction, David?
Mm-hmm.
So the fraction is going to go down like this. This will be the fraction one. I'll do it in red. Goes down. Starts big, goes down. That number is a fraction. Goes down. If it's a whole number, starts small, goes big. Now, a couple other things that I want you guys to notice here when we graph these. If, I'm going to erase everything. Because you're going to have to match the graphs. If we have, if I have, now look, notice before we had y equals 2 to the x, which we said goes like this, right? It shoots up like this, okay? If I had this, y equals 4 times 2 to the x. If I have a 4 in front of the 2, okay, I have a 4, that means that the graph, 2, 4, is going to, right at the center line, it's going to cross at 4. And then it'll shoot up like it did before. So y equals a b to the x. Instead of 4, let's have an a. So this a, what that means, we'll call that the y-intercept. Any number in front of the 2 or the 3, that's the y-intercept, okay? That'll be right here. So if this number is 4, then it goes here at 4. If this number is 8, then it's going to cross here at 8, okay? This making sense? And I'm showing you that so we can look at the homework. We look at the homework, that's going to be important for the matching. Okay, so I showed you how to graph. And I showed you kind of what these numbers mean. This is my multiplier, so this means I double it. That means I increase by double. But the main thing is, know that this is my y-intercept. Before, what's my y-intercept here? Is there a number in front of this 2? I'm asking you guys. I don't know. Does anyone know? There isn't, but is there an invisible number? When you don't see a number, what do you go? Yeah, but what number? What's the invisible? There is an invisible number. There is a number. What's that, Daniel? 1. And remember, we crossed that at 1. Remember, we crossed it at 1. So there is a number here, 1. So my a is 1. My y-intercept is 1. So just so you know that it all goes together. Anyway, the number here is 4. If it's 8, it crosses at 8 and all that stuff. So let's look at the homework assignment. I'm trying to close it up on the board here. We are going to go to, from yesterday's homework, problem 21. Okay. Try to make it real big. That works. Okay. Okay. So, can you guys see this? We have to match. Okay, so we're looking at 21 in the homework. We have to match the equation with the graph. Okay? So remember what I said. I have my multiplier. Let's write, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put the graph up and I'll write the equation. Look at the graph. You guys see those graphs okay? Edgar, can you see these graphs okay? Or you can look at it in your book. You guys can probably see them. Yeah. Okay. You have to see where the numbers are. So the first, everyone, okay, so we have to match number 23. We have to match y. I'm going to write it here. We have to, not 23. Let's do 21 first. 21, can you guys see this? Is y equals, the equation I have to match with the graph is 2 times 0.5 to the x. Okay? Remember, this is my y equals a b to the x. Remember, this a, this first number, is the y-intercept. Remember that? Okay? Because remember, this is the y-intercept. This a has to cross at, my a is 2. Right? So you see a equals 2 here. So a equals 2. So do any one of these cross at 2? Right? At positive 2. So look where this one is 4. So this one's crossing at 1, 2. See how this one crosses at 2? So it could be this one, right? Look, am I making sense or not? Are you sure? Okay. So it could be, so this 2 means, okay, what's this one crossing at? What number would this one be? This is in the negative direction, right? This is positive 1, this is 0, so what would this one be? Daniel, what would this one be? So what number, like, this is, see, I'm going up and down this line here. See how this is 1, this is 0, right? So what would this be? What's less than 0? Edgar, help Daniel out. Negative 1. Negative 1, right? So after negative 1 would be what? negative 2. So this is crossing at negative 2. Would this match with this graph? No, because it's crossing at negative 2. This thing, it should cross at 2. So how about this one? What's this one cross? What's the y-intercept here? 2, right, Daniel? Did you say it? 2. So it could be, so 21, or what? 21 can be, it's crossing at 2 here. 21 can be A, or it can be C. How about here? It's crossing at what? Negative 1, negative 2. So it's going to be either A or C. Which one is 21? Is it this one going up, or is it this one going down? Okay. Angelina Lou, which one do you think this one is? Number 21. Y equals 2.5 raised to the x power.
C.
Yes, it is C. Why? Why is it C, Angelina? She's right. You guys know why she's right? Angelina, are you alive?
Because it's moving up by 2.
See? This one's actually going down. It's decreasing. And look at my multiplier. See what it is? Remember I said it needs to be what? I said a fraction, right? Remember that? If it's a fraction, it goes down. If it's a whole number, it goes up. This B is a fraction. It's a decimal. Fraction and decimals are less than 1. So it's going down. So this is C. 21 is C. Okay, so 21 is actually C. Let's look at 23. 23. Y equals, 23 is y equals 2 times 2 raised to the x. Okay. What is my y-intercept? Let's go with Leilani Mendoza. What's my y-intercept for number 23 there? Where's it going to cross the y-axis?
2.2.
Yeah, the 2, right? Because we have the 2 here. So it's going to cross at 2, right?
Was that 2 times 2?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I thought it said 2.2. I couldn't see it.
Oh, no, it's this 2 right here that says where it crosses, right? So it's, again, this one's crossing at 2. This one's crossing at 2. It's either A or C. Now, because my multiplier is a whole number, does that mean it's going to go up, or is it going to go up, or is it going to go, wait, is it going to go up, or is it going to go down if it's a whole number? Hector, what do you think? I know you go up. It's going to go up, right? So which one of these is going up? This one's going up. This one's going down. So which one's going to be, A or C? What do you think, Crystal? A, right? Because it's going up. It crosses at 2. It's 2. So it's going up. So number 23 is A. Anyway, that'll be on your check your understanding. Okay? You got to make sure that, hey, it crosses at 2. And I mean, this one here, let's just for the fun of it, let's look at 24 so we can see something different. 24 is f of x is equal to negative 2 times 2 raised to the x. So what's the y-intercept, right? Remember this first number is where it's crossing the y-axis. So it's going to cross at negative 2, right? So which one's negative 2? This one is negative 2, and this one's negative 2. And now, this is a whole number, so is it going to go up or down? So which one's going up? So going from this direction, that one's going up. This one's going down. So it's got to be B. I don't know, hopefully. So this one's B. I mean, we didn't have to do that one. Let's, real quick, let's look at 22. Nah, I think that's enough. You guys, raise your, don't lie. Do you guys get it? Raise your hand if you learned something. Might need a little more help, but Olivia? No? Okay, but you learned a little bit though, right? Daniel? Okay. Raise your hand if you at least kind of get it in the Google class. I kind of get it. Raise your hand if you get it really. I get it really well, Sensei. I'm ready to take a test on it. I'm not going to test you on it. Okay. All right. Well, it's online learning, man. Online learning. Let's do 25. It says graph the function. So here we go. We have to graph the. So we'll graph some more. It'll help us some more. Okay, Olivia. It helps. We'll graph some more. Okay, so let's do 25. What are we going up to? I don't even know what number we're going up to. Let me see what number we're going up to. Oh, there's Harry Styles. He's so handsome. Uh, 29. Oh, we're almost done. We just have 3 more to do. Just graphing them. Okay, so here we go. Let's graph. Let me clear everything up. And we're going to graph. No problem. Right? And this is graphing. When we do this, you'll see how this works when we do more graphing. And if you guys had graph paper, that would be great. There's my graph. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph. We just have, I don't know if we'll do all 3. Now remember, as you get, whatever you're doing, you just take a picture of it. Right, we're doing the notes. Take a picture of it and you send it in, right? You get your credit for the assignment. Right? Whatever you guys are doing right there, you just take a picture of it on Friday. There's your homework credit. This is like, it's like your easiest class. Isn't it? What's harder than this class? Or what's easier? There's no class easier than this that you guys have. Right? Is there anything easier than this class? Daniel? No way. This is easier than PE. You have to run in PE, don't you? What are you doing in PE? Huh? None of the PE teachers are coming? None of the PE teachers? Are you taking PE? Did you take it last semester? The teachers come? Well, no one came last semester. You taking PE, Edgar? No. All right. So let's go ahead and graph. Okay. Ooh, these are going to, ooh. Okay. Okay, let's graph f of x equals 3 times 0.5 raised to the x power. I think of an easy way for us to graph this. Well, these all decimal. So let's make a table. Let me think about this. X. Trying to find an easier way for us to graph this. Okay. Let's go like this. You guys, let's start with x equals -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, here's another way we can graph this. Let's start with 0. I'll wait till you guys. I'll wait till everyone gets their graph set up. See everyone doing their graphs, set up their graphs. All right. Here's the easiest way to graph this. Okay. This is my my y-intercept, right? The number here. So this first number, you put it in front of the 0. And we'll put 3. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, go ahead. So you guys get that? Just put the 3 in front of, put this number in front of the 0 of your x's, okay? Now, what does 0.5 mean? Like if you were to tell a, I say, oh, that's on top. Let's see. Antonio.
Yep.
If you were to tell a 10-year-old what 0.5 means, can you think of an easy way to describe it? Like, what's 0.5?
Half of 1.
It's a half. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what this tells me is everything's going to be reduced to a half. So what's half of 3?
1.5.
1.5. And then half of 1.5, I don't know. It's actually 0.75. Okay. So see, and then I take, to go to 3, I get half of that and then half of that, right? Because of this. Now, if I'm going in this direction, I want a number, if I take half of it, it would be 3. What number would this be? 6, right? Because what's half of 6? 3. See what direction? So I basically what I do, I multiply 3 by 2. Go in this direction. So what should this number be then? 12. Half of 12 is 6. Half of 6 is 3. Half, right? See how we went backwards? Do you guys see how I filled that out? I started with 3, and this tells me to take half of it, half, and then I went in this direction. Now we can graph it, okay? So let's go, let's make these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and we'll go 1, 2. Then we did -1, -2, right? We did -2 to, we went from -2 to positive. So let's just plot our points. Noel, how you doing? Noel, turn your camera on. Alberto, turn your camera on. I don't even know if you're there. Austin, Leilani, Devin, Angelina, David, you guys turn your cameras on. I don't even know if you're there. Hello?
Oh, I just joined. Alright.
Well, no, I marked you absent after class.
Alright.
Alberto, are you alive?
I joined on my phone, so it doesn't let me turn on my camera.
Oh, man. Alberto, are you there? Are you alive? Alberto is absent. Alberto, I'm marking you absent. Alberto, talk to me. Don't just type. I feel like I don't know if that's your evil twin brother that's typing to me. I need to know if it's you. Leilani Mendoza, are you alive? Austin Rodriguez.
Yes, I'm alive.
Okay, Austin Rodriguez, are you alive?
Yeah.
Austin?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was so worried. Alberto, can you talk, or did someone abduct you? I'm worried, Alberto. Is that an imposter? Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I thought an imposter took you. Devin Solis, are you alive?
Yes.
Okay, thank goodness. All right. So, at -2, y is 12. -2, y is 12. Remember, fraction means it starts high and goes low. -1, 6. 0, 3. Remember, that's my y-intercept. So that's going to be right in between. 3 is between 2 and 4. 1 is 1.5. So that would be under 2. It's going to be right here, 1.5. And 2 is 0.75, which would be right about there. And then you just go like this, connect. and then you do the tail. Get as close to the line as possible and it goes on forever. There's y equals f of x equals 3 times 0.5 raised to the x power. All right, any questions on that? So does that help? Like, start off 0 is 3, and then you just take, because this doesn't take half of it. Okay, let's do another one like that. Let's do another one like that. Hopefully that helps us understand. Are there any questions? I'm going to erase this in 10 seconds. 5. Any questions? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try that technique again to graph these. Okay, here we go. What number was that? That was 25. Let's do 27. 27. We have f of x equals negative 2 times 7 raised to the x. This is my multiplier, so I'm going to multiply everything by 7. It said it was a half before, so I made it a half. This time I'm going to multiply it by 7. This is going to be a big number. And my 0 is going to be negative 2. Okay? So let's go like this. Everyone, always go like this. X, y. Start off like this. Go negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2 for your x's. That should be enough. Those 4 points should be enough to help us to graph it. Okay, I'm going to ask you, what do I put for my 0? What do I put here next to my 0? I'm going to ask one of you, what do I put there for my 0? Okay? And before I do, I'm going to go around my class. I'm going to see what everyone put in the classroom there. I'm going to see what you guys put. I want you guys to put a number right next to the 0, okay? Just that number. You can do the other numbers if you want. Okay. So I'm going to go around and check the class that you guys put next to the 0. Or raise your hand. Anyone ready for me to check? Edgar, you ready? Okay. Daniel? You guys still setting it up? Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So do you have your Chromebook today? Take a look at it after class. See what assignments you can do. All right. Guess who you got, Olivia? Do you have a number next to there? Or do you not have a place? Perfect. You're right on. That's exactly right. Okay. Okay, let's see that. 0? Yep. And then the multiply means you multiply by 7. Okay? And then the 7 means you multiply by 7. Okay? So the 7, now that you have the 7 here, means you multiply that by 7 to get that number, and you multiply that by 7 to get that number. Okay, what do I put here for the 0? Let's go with Abigail. What do I put here for the 0? What do I put next to it? Abigail. Abigail.
Yes.
Oh, what do I put next to the 0? What do I put here? If you don't know, say you don't know. I'm going to move on to someone else.
I really don't know.
Okay, Edith. What do I put here next to the 0?
-2.
This -2, Abigail, this goes in next to the 0. See it? Okay, right? Now this, Abigail, do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, this 7 means I multiply it by 7 to get this number, right?
That's called the common ratio.
The common ratio. You hear that? Real teacher, Miss Howells.
Right.
I call it the multiplier too. Is that okay?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's okay. Multiplier.
Okay.
Because it tells you to multiply.
Yeah. Which it is. We did talk about the common ratio too. So the common ratio or the multiplier,
Ratios right now. Well, see, we also multiply.
we multiply by 7.
Yes.
So what is -2 times 7, Leilani? What do I put here?
Whatever -2 times 7 is. That's what those are.
-2 times 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
14. -14.
There you go.
Ooh.
And then I multiply -14 times 7 to get that.
That's a hard one.
You do it in your head.
Can I?
What's negative? Someone tell me what's -14 times 7. Someone in the no. We don't want to. Octavia, what do I put here, Octavia?
-98.
Yeah.
-98. That's what Miss Howell said.
I thought it. I didn't say it.
Now multiply times, right? I multiply by 7, multiply by 7. So to get this number, what do I have to do? How do I get this number up here?
Go backwards.
Go backwards. Anyone have any idea what it would be? What's the opposite of multiplication?
Division.
Division. So I multiply. So I divide by 7.
To go backwards.
What the heck is -2 divided by 7?
Fraction.
What would it be? Let's see. Angelina Rodriguez. What is -2 divided by 7? It's a hard one. If you don't know, we can ask Miss Howells. Angelina Rodriguez. Angelina.
-0.28.
Oh, you did a decimal.
Ooh,
That's-
fancy.
-0.28.
That's fancy.
I would have just gone like this. Thank you so much. I'm not sure. I have to calculate that out, but I would just gone like this. -2 divided by 7. But that, very good, Angelina. And then,
She went above and beyond. She actually calculated it.
yes, above and beyond, we just love you in a fatherly, motherly way. No, auntie.
I mean, I don't know her, but
You're too young to be a mom. Like a cool aunt kind of way.
sure.
And so then we divide this by 7. So
That's hard.
-2 over 7. You just multiply 1 over 7. It'd be -2 over 4. But don't worry about it. It's just basically a very small negative number. Or very large negative number. -2 over 49.
A very big negative number.
Very
Small.
large.
It's a very small negative number.
Very large negative number.
No, it's small.
Because -1,000,000 is very small, right?
Yeah, but it's negative. It's like -0.000. I don't know.
Which makes it big.
That makes it small, no?
Well, it's bigger than -1,000,000.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, sorry. There's that weird. This is what we talk about. That's math teachers. Talk about stuff like this, just sit around.
It's 0.04 negative.
Okay, it's a really small number.
-0.04. I was wrong. I said 0. Oops.
Yeah, Rain Man. Okay, so let's go to graph these. So we have here 1, 2, -1, -2, and I'm look. Oh, actually, I'm going down to a very small or big negative number. So I'm going to move my.
-98. That's off the board.
I know, but my point is let's draw it like this though. Let's draw it. I forgot.
Okay.
Let's move this. I'm gonna move this line up here because I'm gonna go on the negative. So you guys draw a line and then go down this way, and then let's put in our numbers. Let's go -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And let's plug in what we got. Basically, -2, -2, 49 is a very small, it's going to be like it's going to be like here. It doesn't matter. This is like whatever. I don't even know what this means. I just know it's very close to 0. It's going to be right here. -2, it's going to be as close as you can to get right there. And then -1 and 2/7 will also be very close. And then when we get to 0, we're going to get to -2. Actually, I gotta scale this out. Let's go -2, -4, -6, -8, -10, -12, -14. That's as big as we're going to get. So 0, -2. 0, -2 will be right there. 0, -2. 0, -2. And then 1, -14 will be here. 14. And then 98 will be so big, but just go like this. Connect these. It's going to shoot down. It'll look like that. I won't be able to fit the -98. It'll look like that. Okay, this is hard stuff. If you're kind of getting it, if you're like, I kind of get it, you're doing really good. If you're like, I don't understand it totally, but I kind of understand, you're doing really good. If you don't understand it all, that's okay. We still have a whole week to learn this. But if you kind of get it, you're doing okay. So raise your hand if I kind of get this, Sensei. I kind of get it, Sensei. Raise your hand. I kind of get it. Okay? These are just hard numbers to work with, as long as you get the table and everything. I'll let you guys do 29 on your own. Multiplier is 8, start at 1/2. But because I feel like we've been here for a while and it's going to be lunchtime pretty soon. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. If you were absent, or if you were late, stay after so I can mark you here. If you have questions about your grades, you can see me after class. Otherwise, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. See you guys. I'm missing you.
You didn't grab the last point.
Bye, Late Polly. Bye, Angelina. Bye, Octavia. What?
Bye, Sensei.
-98.
Oh, -98. Hey, you guys, Miss Howells is
Should I put a dot?
what? Miss Howells is
Put a dot down
messing
there.
with the sensei. All right. Okay, who is here? Let's see. I think Noel. Are you here, Noel? Here's who I have absent. Is
Yeah.
Noel? Okay, got you, Noel. I have Sherlyn, Jose Mina. They're never here. Nicholas and Andy to my mate. Are any of those people here? Is Andy here? Nicholas?
I can leave.
Yeah, you can go. I got you, Noel.
All right, thanks.
All right. Crystal, get out your Chromebook. Let's look at your assignment. All right. Okay, who should we go first? Let's see. Ladies first. Let's go with Abigail.
Yes.
Do you have a question?
Yeah. So I was wondering because I had checked my grade and I'm not really happy with it. So is there anything that I can do to get my grade up?
Well, have you done all your tests and your assignments?
I've done check.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've done my checks, my understandings. The only ones that I haven't done are the uploads, but it's because it won't let me turn in my uploads, so I don't know how to turn them in.
What are you talking about, Willis? Like, are you using your phone?
No, cause like I try and do the uploads on my mom's phone.
Does she have the app?
Yeah, we have the app on there.
Weird. What does it do? Like, what does it do?
Like it'll just tell me that it's not able to upload it because the picture is not it's either not compatible or it's not
So can you email them to me?
okay.
Just email them as an attachment.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll do that, and then I'll look at it. Okay.
okay, thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Okay, I'll see you. All right, Quinlan, what's up, homie?
I need the access code for module 5 test.
Okay, are you gonna take it right now?
Yeah.
All right, homie. I like the way you're thinking. And then what about your other stuff you're gonna get? What about the other stuff?
I just needed to do the uploads and stuff. I've done all my check my standings.
Okay. When did you do those?
Huh? When I do those?
When did you do your check your understandings? When did you complete those?
Like a couple days ago, I think.
Okay, let's see.
I'm pretty sure I did them all, yeah.
Look at your updated grade. Did you see I sent the code in?
Let me see.
It's in the
Okay.
chat.
Alright.
Don't leave until you're in. Okay, you're getting up there. Let's see. You're getting up. Okay, I see a lot of things turned in. Okay, get those tests in. Module 5 test. Chapter 5 uploads. Don't forget the 5.1, 5.2 quiz. And you did okay in the module 2 test. Okay, yeah. If you take that module 5 test, that'll help your grade a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? And then do
I'm
that.
in.
And then do the quiz, the 5.1, 5.2 quiz too. So.
Okay.
All right. Don't leave until you're in.
I'm already in.
Okay. Have a good one then.
You too.
All right. Take care.
Alright.